Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we are going to be reviewing another Makeup Forever product. Makeup Forever honestly is one of my very favorite brands, not only because it just has great makeup, but they are great for pro artistry. We're just going to be focusing solely on their new HD Skin Matte Foundation powder, you guys, which I'm excited to try. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I got this look, then please make sure you keep on watching.
Hey, who knew I would be the one? Yeah, I knew. Talented, but they don't work as hard as I do. Running on E, talk big game, can't run it on me.
We are going to be talking all about this new Makeup Forever HD Skin Matte Velvet Press Foundation. So this is how the packaging looks. I really love it. It's very neutral. Love neutrals, obviously, right? The color selection was something else. I was really confused on like what was going on here. These colors are, I don't know, like kind of like all over the place a little bit. So I ended up just going with the color 3Y40. It says 3Y40 is a warm amber. It's for medium to tan tones with yellow undertones. So I just want to grab the foundation color that I have, and y'all, I did not realize I had the color 3Y46, and I knew it was around it. So you know what, I'm gonna actually try the foundation on one side with the pressed powder, and then we're just going to do the pressed powder alone on one side just to see how that looks. And then I do have two of the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Concealers, the color 2.6 and 3.6. All right, so when you open this up, it obviously has a mirror, and then it's going to have your product. Then it's going to come with an applicator sponge. This looks so dark. Can you guys see that color? I don't know. And so I did not prep my skin, so we're gonna quickly go through and prep my skin, because you guys know skin prep has to be on point. Okay, so my skin is good, moisturized, plumped, hydrated. Skin's not looking thirsty. What I'm gonna do is just go into the powder, really like press on it. Let's go. We're gonna give a first swatch. All right, so this first swatch, it definitely looks a little dark. And I was already expecting this, but it definitely looks a little dark. I can always soften it out or brighten it when I use my concealer. This one, it is supposed to have a blurring factor to it, so it's going to help with not only mattifying the skin but also helping with blurring imperfections. It literally just soaked up all of my moisturizer. Now this powder is supposed to mattify for up to 24 hours and has a natural real-like skin finish. This does contain something called a trio blur complex, and what that does is visibly reduce the appearance of texture for up to 24 hours. And my skin looks so dry when I put this powder on. It looks really, really dry. So I know for me, I'm gonna have to add some hydration back to my skin. All right, so this is how the powder looks so far. So as far as the coverage is there. As far as the blurring factor, so. And as far as it covering the texture, the jury's still out on that one, because I just feel like I am still seeing a little bit of texture for me, but not too much. Now that you guys know how the powder looks on its own, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation. Yeah, this looks way better than the powder. But what I do remember is that I don't wear this one as much, because when I would wear it by 5 o'clock, no matter what powder I put on top, I just looked so oily. And I feel like the color with this one does look a little bit more dull compared to the foundation color. All right, so this is how that looks. Okay, All right, so now I'm gonna go in and we're going to take the pressed powder again. All right, guys, so I went ahead and set the side that has both the liquid and the powder. And this way better. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this as the powdered side and then leave this as the foundation plus powder. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my Makeup Forever concealer clearly on both sides, just so you guys can see. I have to mix my colors because and now it just looks so much brighter. Even as I'm looking at it now, I'm still preferring this side. This side just looks like it just needs a lot of help. All right, guys, so I'm going to continue to blend this, and then after that I'm going to go ahead, contour, add all my other elements, and then I'm going to come back and give you guys my final thoughts. Okay, guys, so we're back, and this is how my makeup looks. Like I told you guys, I did let one side just be the powder, and then the other side is the foundation plus the powder. On camera, like, I feel like you can't tell the difference, but when I'm sitting and I'm looking in my mirror, I can see the difference. This side just looks a little bit darker than this side. Okay, so overall I do like the powder, but for me, I do not foresee myself wearing this powder alone just because of how dry it comes off. It really doesn't help with blurring my texture and my pores like that. In combination with the Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation, these guys work perfect, but it definitely has a high coverage. If you're able to pull this powder off alone, then it's going to have the high coverage for sure, and it's definitely going to mattify the skin. Overall, if I had to rate this powder, I would give this powder a 7 out of 10 for sure. 7 out of 10. It's not a 10 out of 10, but it's definitely a 7 out of 10. So you guys, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on my next one. I guess I'm